Isn't it nice to sometimes stop and smell the roses? Plenty of green thumbs do it on their suburban strolls and then go one step further and take a little clipping. But that's a crime, as one flower fan found out the hard way.
Off with their heads. This gardening caper isn't for the faint of heart.
Yeah, botanic gardens have been looted and plundered.
A snip snip here, a snip snip there. But the pruning police say the ritual of pinching plant clippings has gone too far. And right now, the secateurs are out.
Oh, it's despicable.
Despicable?
Despicable, yes.
I just thought, how outrageous, how audacious. I mean, a big crime, really.
To pick or not to pick? That is the question. And it was right here, just before Christmas, where one flower-loving lady had that exact thought. She pinched some of those hydrangeas. But it's what happened next which might surprise you. That act landed her in deep Thank you. And so begins the tale of the great hydrangea heist.
The hydrangea macrophylla.
This is a beautiful head of flower. Look at that. That's just a fantastic thing.
Its lure is palpable.
Well, a lot of people think that's a flower. In fact, it's a multiple head of flowers. There are thousands of flowers in that what we call inflorescence.
And as garden guru Graham Ross explains, just like the lemon tree, Hills Hoist and the Barbie, this flower has a special place in our hearts.
They've been in gardens in Australia from the 1800s. Anyone who's into gardening knows either have grown hydrangeas or their grandparents did, or their parents did for that matter.
And if you don't grow them, they're bloody expensive. So when you have a garden full, like at Tiggy and John Copplestone's, you protect them at all costs. On the 8th of December at 8:30am, 10 of these stems mysteriously lost their heads. Fearing a thief, the Copplestones installed cameras. Then, December 21, 11:56am, it happened again. And there she was, blinded by beauty, a woman with a pair of secateurs and a red right hand. A third snipping 3 weeks later took the pleasance out of Sydney's rich and exclusive suburb of Palm Beach. And around here, if you have a flower thief in your midst, there's only one thing to do. Call the cops.
Heist.
Yes, heist.
Who's stealing them?
Yeah, all the dog walkers we're talking about it. Everyone that walks their dogs. When they bow. Oh, yeah.
Turns out, when you cross-pollinate gardening and the law, it's not that pretty. And 66-year-old Annabelle Chapman found that out the hard way.
To just help yourself to them is a crime.
The rap sheet read like this: steal damage with intent to steal plant in garden. On the first count, she pleaded guilty. On the second count, guilty. On the third...
When it came to a third one, he thought, no, hang on a minute, I've got to make an example of you for the public and for yourself not to do this again. So he convicted her. That conviction remains on her record.
A criminal record and fined $400 too.
Yeah, I'm pretty surprised. I didn't realise it was such a serious offence.
Is it okay to snip plants?
No. It was pretty unbelievable, really.
Upfront and remorseful, the court heard Annabelle even sent an expensive gift to say sorry to the Copplestones. But even if these flowers were dangling over the fence, lawyer Sam Macedoni says it's still not okay to take them.
It's not yours, it's someone else's flower. You've got to throw the flower back into the yard.
So, there it is. The great hydrangea heist. Whatever side of the fence you're on, perhaps there's a lesson...
Hey! Pretty boy!
Sorry?
You're stealing my flowers!
Yeah, knock on the door. I think gardening has been the winner out of this. And lawyers always.
Yep, oops-a-daisy.